A narcissist can circle around 1,000 times trying to suck you back in for one more ride on an emotional roller coaster of love bombing and horrific manipulation. They never really want to let go of a supply source, no matter how little the source is really providing in the moment. They want to stick that person on the back burner as long as possible while new people rotate in and out of the narc's life all the time. However, a narcissist is only going to do this and return so many times. And honestly, some narcs don't ever do this at all. We never know when the last time really is where we're going to see this person or deal with this person. And there's one thing that you can do that will ensure a narcissist never comes back into your life. And that one thing is very simple. You become incredibly poor narcissistic supply. Frankly, a narcissist doesn't want to deal with you if there's little to no payout. And they definitely don't want to deal with you if there's little to no payout and you also want a bunch of things in return. So, what makes you no longer a good source for a narc? Well, let's start with you want answers. When you begin to push a narcissist to talk to you and to be more communicative, it lowers you on the list of those good supply sources. A narc doesn't want to deal with your feelings, your thoughts, your opinions, your emotions, and they definitely don't want to deal with your questions. They don't want to be third degreed and be open and honest about what's happening. When you demand talking, they start packing. When you also demand respect, this does not go well for you either. If you decide that you're no longer going to allow this person to berate you, insult you, use you as a punching bag, and the like, you're no longer as valuable as you used to be. If a narcissist can't abuse you, well, then, what are they keeping you around for? If they can't sharpen their claws on you and take out their bad day on you and treat you like shit, then to them, you don't really serve much of a purpose. Also, you can become poor supply when you begin to hold them accountable. Oh, this is going to put you right on the shit list. Trying to get this person to be an adult is pretty much going to get you discarded, and you're never going to hear from this person again. Getting them to take responsibility, accountability, not allowing them to flip things around on you, and reminding them that, hey, excuse me, we're not talking about me. We can do that later. What we're going to do right now is talk about you. When those things begin to happen, you are not being a good little obedient supply source, and they don't like that. When you decide that you can no longer be punished, you're not much use for a narcissist. When you are no longer fazed, or you appear to no longer be fazed by insults, silent treatments, being ghosted, or other forms of punishment that they're going to throw at you, you are a lot less fun to a narcissist. If they can't punish you, then you're just not fun to play with. And this goes to show that you can't be taught a lesson. That's what the punishment, like a silent treatment, that's what it's all about, is to punish you, to get you to realize that you've done something bad, and of course, to get you to stop doing it. But when you don't do that, when you can't be bothered, when you don't really care about what they're doing and they're trying to punish you, it's time for the narc to exit stage left. Not putting up with the narc's bullshit sets the course for them leaving and never coming back. They might try maybe a few times to get you to come around. They might gaslight you or guilt trip you into seeing the voice of reason and get you to see how really unacceptable your behavior is. And you've probably even heard some of these phrases. Something like, you didn't used to act like this. You've never had this attitude before. What's going on with you? You know, you used to respect me. You used to listen to me. You used to do what I told you to do. You know, I thought you loved me. I thought you at least liked me. Look at the way you're behaving. I don't like who you are now. I don't like who you're becoming. Maybe something like, you've changed. I don't like this change. I don't know what you think you're doing, but yeah, this I don't like. You've heard them, Survivor, those guilt trippy, gaslighty things that certainly have no place in the truth category. Survivor, there's something to be said when a person wants you to believe them and only them, and they don't want you to do any research or do any kind of free thinking. Remember that. When they want to take away that individuality and the independence, that's something to really, really think about. If you'd like to share your story and talk with a fellow survivor, then you can set up a chat session with me. Steps to stop ruminating, breaking a trauma bond, and going no contact are all available for those who want to work on something more specific. If you just need someone who totally gets it to just listen and chat with casually, I'm here for that too. You can call or shoot a text to 833-288-4076 to get information and set up an appointment, or just get a link to my website where you can read about how my chat sessions work and you can book there. That link is available right down in the description of this video for you. You can also just send an email and talk with me there. Book a chat with Jess at gmail.com. I'll give you that information and we can set up a chat session that way. I just want to make clear, whatever it is you begin to do knowingly or unknowingly that makes you a bad source of supply, it's really important that you know that it doesn't make you a bad person. There is no connection between being a bad source of supply and being a bad person. A narcissist will try to tell you that your refusal to continue to be abused makes you awful, and that is just simply not true. Bad source of supply does not mean bad person. In fact, you're a great person. If you truly sucked, a narcissist would not have chosen you in the first place. They will tell you that you're bad for not allowing this, but think about it logically. Of course they will. They're upset they can't take advantage of you anymore. Yeah, they're gonna be mad. They're gonna tell you that you're being irrational, among other things. Think about everything a narcissist is losing once you've had enough and you begin to change. Naturally, they're going to tell you anything to get you back on board so they can keep using you. Another thing that you want to keep in mind is if they acted like an adult and treated you with some respect, you wouldn't have to do what you're doing. You wouldn't have to demand answers if they just talked openly. You wouldn't have to pull away and gray rock if they didn't hold what you say against you and never let you live it down, and so on. When you become a poor source, a narcissist begins their next move to leave. So tell me down in the comments, did you do something on the list to make the narc leave in a hurry? Share with me down below. All my info is down in the description for you. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing for more videos on narcissism. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day, survivor, and take care of yourself.